So I'm guessing Sparrow will be going straight to like after flying about would go to the Iron Banner. Because I have to make sure. Antia and Gulfang, would Antia go straight to the Iron Banner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you three meet up and it's just like we'll wait out. We'll go inside. Hopefully, Porrick meets up with us within the hour.
Hopefully.
Roscoe said that he should be ready at like say 7 a.m. because I'm not sure how D&D does clock times.
Okay.
So he should be ready about 7. Hopefully Porrick comes here by then.
Hopefully.
So you're going to the marketplace.
Yes.
And you're going to try and sell these trousers.
Yes.
With negative charisma modifier.
I roll. Wait, no, wait, what is he finding?
Okay, so how are you selling these? Are you going up to people or are you trying to get a crowd of people?
I just go up to people.
You go up to people? Yeah, just roll, just a straight roll, we'll say. Because it's not charisma to go up to people. Yeah, you're able to find 2 people. Now here comes the charisma. You're gonna have to sell off. Oh,
I'm gonna get a 1. Your charisma's neg 1, yeah? Yeah.
What would you be saying? Because if you're convincing enough, if I think it's convincing enough to an average NPC, I might put bonuses on it.
I'm just like praising these pants. So off of a noble, and that they're really good. Like you could sell them for more than I'm trying to give it to you.
Roll with disadvantage.
Shit!
They are ruined. That's a 5. Disadvantage. Roll again. Take the lowest one.
God damn it!
One of them walks past and you say, "These are noble clothes," and says, "Why are they so ruined then?"
I say that it was a bit hard to get it off the noble, and then just chomp.
Roll with disadvantage again.
Oh shit.
Because now you're implying that you're a bit of a murderer and a corpse stealer. 12. So 11. Give like yeah, they're like, "Oh, so what? You've been stealing off corpses now?"
Nah, I just got this out of the floor of the castle.
Disadvantage again.
16. Come on, 20. So I get shit.
Even if you got 20, you'd still have to take the 16.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, what castle you going from, eh?
Capital City. Straight up.
They immediately succeed that because that's not a castle.
Shit.
It's a fucking foyer, like fancy place. So it's like, nah, you're bullshitting.
I try to find another person.
Alright, just straight roll 20. See how long it takes. 12. So probably only take another like 5 minutes to meet someone.
This time, I try to say there's 2 gold in that. Why did you do that? So it's deception check.
Alright.
No, his deception is negative 1. It's plus 30.
No, deception. It goes off charisma.
Look what I rolled.
Unnatural 1. The guy says, "You're a fucking idiot. If there was 2 gold in there, why wouldn't you take it?"
I try to find another person.
This guy's just... You can see this guy going around and starting to roll other people around and pointing at you, but he's doing a pretty shit job at it. Roll straight 20.
12.
Another 12.
Again.
Yeah, find another man. What are you doing this time?
This is hilarious.
I just present the pants and say they have a magical enchantment.
Well, it is a corner, so they don't have things to magic, so I'll say you can roll with advantage. Still neg 1 modifier, though. 14. Roll again, take highest.
14.
So it's a 13.
Yeah.
We'll give them, because of magic, they'll have disadvantage. That's a 6. That's 9. So it's like, well, really? Well, they're a bit mum today, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're enchanted to the finest quality.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll say again, using magic advantage.
I use to show him that I am a sorcerer, I produce flame.
He runs away shit scared and goes, "Ah!
Shit!
Evil wizard!"
God damn it!
And no one else seems to be like paying much attention to it. One or two people like and like we start slowly back
It's actually
away from you.
hilarious. I'm all for this.
That's why I'm doing it. So this person's run away, so I'm just looking for another person.
Yeah.
Check it out.
3. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, I'd say.
I'm determined to sell these pants.
I know, but like this will be an extra amount of time.
Yeah.
then.
After that, man, you try and like go up to people that sort of follow by you, and you're starting to realize that time's starting to tick down, and you need to get to the Iron Banner soon.
I just sprint to.
You might have time for one more.
Okay, I go to one more. So this is just a roll for seeing.
Saying if you can find someone and peep their
Okay.
Nat 20! We can
Wow.
like, shoot, I gotta sell these pants quickly. You just like grab someone. And he's like, what?
What does he look like? Is he noble or is he just ragged?
It's like a commoner, it's like an old...
Okay,
it's
I
like
use
an
the same
old-
argument.
What
So
magic?
magic.
Yes.
You're going to have a positive modifier of +2, because you sort of started with this guy and he's sort of like trying to get stuff and magic. So roll +2 with advantage.
That's 6. Oh god.
Roll that one again.
Okay.
11, 3, so 13 is like, oh, really? Aren't they a bit rugged?
Yeah. But if you don't get scared, I can show you that I am a sorcerer.
His
That's
eyes
interesting.
sort of go wide and says, no, you're not like him, are you? And
No, I'm a friendly one.
he's sort of starting to try and back away.
I pull him closer and just be like, "No, I'm friendly, mate."
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh shit!
Dude, I was gonna say like searching stuff.
He's just like, evil wizard, and starts running off. Not everyone else is just like, evil wizard, and you see these are the full plate armor, shield and sword wielding like armored orcs, and you just hear.
Is there any plants nearby?
It's like a marketplace. So it's
it
like
could be like a potted plant.
that's not terrain. That's a plant.
It said any nature.
terrain.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would like to run. Turn into a bear and.
Dude, are you dude, seriously?
Okay, no, I'll turn into.
Gus,
something small.
Gus,
I'll turn into a
let me
spider
kill
and
him.
try to hide it.
I'll say because of how small you are, spider form, you're easily able to just go and under something. I would say roll stealth just to see if anyone's like, spider, and you try suspicion. So
Three
four-
for stealth.
3 for stealth, we don't have
Yeah,
spider
he's
stats, so
seven.
we'll just use that for now. I'll say a spider will have +3.
Yeah,
Seems
probably. It's tiny.
And then there's just like, one of the guards just goes, notices you, and then tries to step on you.
This is a dex save,
Dex
so
save.
I have an advantage, inspiration on this.
You can, it's a
Yeah,
save,
you
so
like
you
plus
can
5 dex.
I'll use that inspiration.
roll d6. So it's 4 plus 3.
So that's 13, that's 16. So I have 3 guys.
Yeah, no, 4 plus 6 is 10. Plus the 3.
6.
Oh, no, that is
That's a 9.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
so,
16.
so he goes to step on you and you just like scutter in like a different direction. And she's like, oh, and then one of the other old guard just like bashes his gauntlet fist into the other one, and he's like, what is that for? It's like, keep moving, we gotta find the evil sorcerer. And then the other one's like, oh, alright.
I'd like to go into a alley.
I was like, dude, just get back to the back.
Yeah, go into an alley,
Change back.
unchange, take my leather armor off, so I'm just back in normal clothes,
Okay.
and put it in my bag and just head to the banner.
Head
Just look
into
as
the
common
banner.
as I can. Heading into
About
a dark alley
40,
behind me.
45 minutes pass when you guys see in full plate armor with a cloak over them, over like behind them. Roscoe is just in full plate armor with this shield. On the shield, it just has imagery of a lightning bolt, like coming down from the clouds.
Like the Hercules symbol.
Like the Hercules symbol, but not the same sort of style of a shield.
Okay.
Like a medieval shield with that imagery on it.
Okay.
And says, now that I'm prepared, and he looks around and notices that Pork's missing and says, oh, where the flying fuck is Pork?
Shrug.
I feel like she would that be like around the corner?
It's
We
like-
have to roll to see if I know my
you
way
are the
around.
second. You are the second cast character, so I
Yeah.
kind of believe that.
Look, so he's like, we're going to have to wait out here until she shows up and hope to dear God she hasn't caused any more trouble for anyone else.
Do I suspect
And
that?
about 10 minutes would pass, I would say, and Pork's around the corner just dashing along with like a spring in her step.
Do I suspect something?
That's your
Yeah, can we-
character.
No, like roll insight.
If
That's
your
what I'm asking.
character would be suspicious, then you're suspicious.
Can I do a?
Yeah.
Can I just talk to her, be like, hey, Porrick, where you been, mate?
I'm always suspicious of her.
Promise I'll pants.
Oh, really? How did that go?
terrible.
I imagine Pork just holds up the pants and just says, what do you think?
I just feel a little chuckle.
I mean,
Dude,
it makes you guys close.
I was like, dude, next time if you want to sell something, take me with you. You know I'm pretty good at selling.
I give him the pants.
You get these mutted, ruined pants with one pant leg missing.
I
Well,
It stinks.
I walk up
It
to
stinks.
the two of them.
well,
You can see that some of the mud in her hair's cleared up a bit, and that is in the pants as well.
I'll see if I can sell this before we get back to the banner.
You are.
I mean, you know, but back to back to our tavern. Back in the items.
Oh shit, that means I need to find a new tavern.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Except I don't think anyone really knows about that except maybe Auntie, who's
Exactly, so I'll stick near Rorik.
Rorik. Who's Rorik?
Rorik? Roska?
Roska.
Roska, who is now in full plate armor. And I was increasing his.
Shit, I didn't get heat metal. Is it getting hot in there, mate?
I don't know, is this getting hot? Go!
I would be dead. And I got Moonbeam, which doesn't cost an action just to move at any 60 feet.
Yes.
So, Moonbeam
But
is
it's concentration, so if someone attacks you with it,
Yeah.
attacks, you have to make a saving answer.
That's why I'm going to try and be the furthest away possible from running that. Or just near,
Well,
like...
going to be the advantage. So, Roska says, anyway, that's all. Meet in, we'll tell you what we discovered, and we have somewhere where we need to be. So, Roska is just like, sort of like leading everyone in. I imagine everyone's just sort of bundled close. Because it's been a while and stuff. They basically break down that while they were interrogating the tiefling man, he said that he didn't think any significance of the marks on the bodies, the ones which had necromantic like magic seeped into them.
Yeah.
And they found out that pretty much all the bodies, except for Gromish the Wise, all the bodies were found in the undeserved district of Steel Valley. And when everyone can roll a insight check on Roska.
5.
Mine is...
Mine's 0.
Yes.
3, 4.
I think no. No, it's +2.
Oh, okay. It's supposed to. Oh,
Wisdom.
shit. Wisdom.
So you can't tell. Yeah.
Don't really know names.
Now you can tell that when the word undeserved district comes up, he's a bit disgruntled. What's your insight, Antia?
5.
+5.
Wait, shit, it was?
Yes.
You can tell that this might have linked to what Roska was very angry about on the carriage ride the other day.
Okay.
And they basically break down that they need to find someone that knows arcane arts, that is an expert in arcane arts, to help them figure out what's going on with these bodies. And Rosca says, anyway, I have business down there to attend to anyway, so we'll have to go on down. Apparently there are similar bodies turning up there as well.
I've got a Sparrow and Jiggly be like, "You want to try and sell his pants?"
Not right now. We've got a
God
mission.
damn it!
Rosca turns to you and says, maybe after we've done saving lives.
I glare at her.
Give you my word that I'll try to sell them once we finish
Yes.
Thank you, Sparrow, for trying to keep her in check. And Gulfang says,
I can't.
I'm not going to be able to join you on this mission. I have to do the inquisitive stuff. Which means paperwork, of course. Don't worry. Roscoe knows his way around the district. You should be fine.
Okay.
And Roscoe sort of says, yes, we're going to see a very familiar place of mine. It used to be my home. And there's, they sort of, like, lead you all outside and there's another carriage here, as it's, like, the most optimal way to travel in this town. And thank God it's free at the moment that you're working with the orcs.
Jesus.
And so, they sort I'm guessing, unless anyone else wants to do something,
No.
do you guys want to do anything before you leave the town?
No.
So what can we do?
Anything.
Whatever you can do,
You-
think you can do.
You literally can do anything. It's just
It's filled with these militiamen. What'd you say, dude?
you can do anything. It's just determined by the DM whether or not it happens.
Yeah. Can I go to some of the militia and ask any rooms I know?
Any rooms? Yeah. Give me just a straight cruising check, which is plus 3. So.
What's that noise? That sounds like you're trying to summon Satan through a fucking wormhole.
It's my brother listening to old music. Yeah, 21. But you usually just say, oh hey, can you watch her? You just basically like sway them into saying that, oh, we're trying to solve this shit and stuff. They're like all one says that. Yes, no, we're more than willing to help. They tell you that, which is something that you already know, that people have been going missing lately. That some of the common people are working with more of the shifty guards, the lower end guards. They say that the fully armored guards are continuing to do their job, and that the orc hierarchy seems to be stable, but also sort of destabilizing from the death of Gromish Wise. They also say that not much is being heard from the undeserved district.
I'd like to put my armor back on when you get near the wall.
So you basically just say, hold on, give me a minute to shift over. Yeah, you're allotted that time, and before you, is Antia doing anything?
No.
She'll just be like, I want to go with strong man.
I follow the
she's
leader.
barbarian now. I need snoo.
No. No.
No, I'm just saying that as a joke.
I know.
So we're just walking down.
So you're going to be led into the carriage, and before you're led into the carriage, another carriage pulls up, and it's like, alright, you see Roscoe saying, alright man, you know what to do, and they load out this carriage which has a sheet over the top of it.
Yeah.
If any of you want to discover what's inside the sheet,
Yeah, sure.
that'll be, give it a perception check.
3.
I'll do it.
So, we'll do Antia first, plus 3. Yep.
I think I'm 0.
Just 0. Nat 20! Doesn't matter.
I was going to say add another one to my total.
Yep. Already happening. And, would you be doing the,
Yeah, plus 4.
I don't understand what's happening.
Ooh, 17. 17.
in total?
After, yeah.
After. So,
Oh,
that's
shit microphone.
Sorry. So, you can all pretty much tell that this is all filled with, like, food and basic living needs. And the militiamen are pushing it along and attaching it to this sort of larger carriage, and there's like about 5 militiamen that actually hop onto the carriage, and it's being led by this sort of militiaman that has a scar across his face.
Well, these are the same ones that were chasing me before.
These are the militiamen,
Oh, look.
not the guards.
This isn't Bill, don't worry. This isn't Bill and Joe.
You can hear in the distance.
Bill? Is that you?
I'd just like to look around, try to see if I can see Bill.
Oh.
Perception check, please. Another 17.
I go to the highest point I can see.
Where is Bill? So, you get a 17. You don't see any sign of those groups of those 2 bandits, because you don't know any of those.
Do you have the extra 4 gold that I got from the card game?
Yeah.
So much do I have now?
Because you put in 2. Actually, I gave you 1
You
more
don't
back.
ask the DM how much gold you have, you keep track of that yourself.
I got all the character sheets.
Oh yeah.
So I'm managing all the characters.
So I had 9, lost 1.
So you had
So that's
9.
8. So that's
You had 9.
lost 2 from that then. So that means I'd have 10.
No. 9.
And then I paid the beer. So that's 8.
No. Oh yeah, no, that works out.
And then minus 2, so that means it's 10. Hey, I could double my starting gold.
You have everyone else's starting gold.
I'm the only one who's made money.
That with 5, so.
So
Honestly.
you're going places, kid. So you as you're going on with your carriage, you notice that you're taking a very similar route to the where you went to the Orc Citadel, but you turn past that, and instead of going down to the mortician area where you fought all those zombies, you sort of veer off onto this more unsteady path, and you can feel it just as you're walking past. The road has not been carved out as nearly as neatly as any of the other roads. It's like you can feel that there's like just random rocks and stones and stuff.
Can I chat Forge while we're inside the carriage?
I'll say you can. Let me just get you guys there, and then we'll do the conversation. So you get into these large sort of stone double doors, which don't have any like markings other than natural stone formation, with these 2 like iron door knockers, and there's you can visibly see, pardon me, that there's 2 guards in the full plate armor with shields and spears, and there's also guards on top of these sort of platforms with crossbows at the ready. All of them also seem to be half-orc.
Oh well.
There we go.
Can you feel that, Austin?
Not my feet, yeah.
Microphone got shit again.
Yeah, now we got more fans. So it's going to be a bit harder.
Oh.
So, and the militiamen seem to go up ahead with, they get out of their carriage and they pick up the cart and they deliver it in. And Roscoe says, "Don't worry, everyone, just let me handle this. This is very routine." He pulls out a note, like his cloak, walks up to one of the guards, hands over the cloak, and says, I imagine you'd all pretty much be able to hear that. He's basically saying, "We're here to deliver the living supplies as usual." The guard looks over the note, he says, "Yeah, all clear. Alright, open the gate." And you just hear this massive, like, churning noise as the gate just gets, like, pulled open. And you can see inside, there's just... It is way worse than any other part of the city. The walls here aren't this, like, pristine stone like all the other walls. It's this rickety old wood that stretches out for a while. it feels very cramped in here, as all the houses are also made out of this rickety old wood.
I'd like to make a slide joke.
A sly joke. Okay.
This place would be great.
The guards just. Roscoe turns to you and says, he's like grabbing his sword as he's saying this. He says, "No."
I tap him with my
Tap
foot.
his back and say, "I'm just joking."
I tap her foot.
Lightly.
He says, "The answer is still no."
I
And
tap
then
her
he shifts
foot again.
his attention forward. What are you doing? Are you lightly tapping on?
I'm just kicking her leg very lightly, just like stop it.
So you just feel like this kick just lightly tap on the back of your leg, and you see Auntie, and she's like giving you this face like that old disgruntled face, like her face scrunched up, sort of giving off the sign of stop. Yeah, I just wink. So you can notice that the regular walking around is oh so very rough here. It looks rougher than the road that you just tread upon. You all get out of the carriage, and the carriage drivers go off. Would anyone like to roll deception check?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll roll for Declan. So +3. Okay, you'll be able to know. Definitely. Nat 20, you definitely know.
I don't get nat 20s.
1.
It's an easy enough check that you pass.
What even was the number?
5, so it'll be 9.
Yep, so you're.
And the other nat 20 adds on.
Oh no, this is gonna go bad for you.
So, you all notice that the mass majority of the people here look very raggedy and very poor, like they're very dirty.
Oh.
Their clothes are like worn and torn in places, and it's got rough stitching, and they've got sort of like wound marks. Some of them look malnourished. And you look around a little bit more and you notice, maybe not so much, you might not take as much notice, the majority of the people here are dragonborn.
Oh.
Some of these dragon people, and they're also most of them look like that they have like battle scars across them.
It's only good looking ones.
Define good looking.
Bright scales. Bright scales, cleanish.
Good luck.
Little scars.
See, but you can only speak. You can't speak anymore. You better hope they speak common. Or Elvish, I guess.
Or Orcish or Elven.
Nope.
It's a 91.
Yeah, and this one has to go under a 10.
Shit. That would have won if it was the other way around.
The cleanest one you can find is still heavily battle scarred, but it is of this copper-like scales.
Yeah, I was gonna throw gold at the previous one at the time. Just like, for the good carriage? And just like see if we can tag along this new dragon. I don't know.
That would sound like their character actually. Just.
How stealthily would you be like looking around at the Dragonborn?
Not very.
Not very. But Roscoe sees you and says, "Don't get any ideas about my people," and sort of wanders off. And as this carriage gets pushed in, you can see like all the people sort of huddle around it, and you can see that this is like they're visibly visibly watery, and the militiamen unhook the carpet. It's like start handing out all the food and stuff. So, what did you want to talk to Korik about on the carriage ride?
In exchange for the Southern Pants, would you teach me Elven and Silent?
No.
If you sell it for more than 5, I'll teach both.
I yell.
Sell for
I yell.
each other.
No, I don't.
Your choice.
I mean, obviously it'll take a long
You
time. Like,
No.
just a yell?
No, no. I was gonna say I just swear in Elven as Sparrow asks that because I know it'll be one of the last times I can get away with it.
So, did you want to learn Elven, Orcish, or
We'll see.
Fine?
We'll see if I can sell it.
So that's all you wanted to say?
I mean, that's probably my other idea of just learning as many languages as I can, because I grew up in trade.
I know 4 languages.
He knows 4 languages.
No, 5. That's Druidic.
I know 2.
He knows 2.
I'm a smarty boy.
Fucking yeah. Roska knows 2. Gulfang only knows 2. No wait, he knows a lot more because of his background. He knows like 8 languages.
I mean, depending on when I do so, I'll let you choose how to do it.
Yeah. So
But we'll do that later.
yep. So Roska says so he turns around and says, if you're wondering, this is what happens every so often.
I gathered.
My militiamen, we are the people's army, and we try and fight back against mostly the half-orcs. The higher up orcish guards, they don't bother us. The lower down ones, they're the ones that are causing the most trouble for the people. And that's why my men are mostly in the first half of the city. That's where most of the middle class is. As you probably guessed from the name, this is the Undesirables district. And he sort of like winces a bit. It's where they keep pretty much all of my species.
I'd like to dangle just like small
That fan is fucking annoying. Or, no, I don't think it's a fan. I think it's just Gus clicking.
They're not in the carriage. It's
Oh, no.
9 foot.
I'd just like to wink at one and give him food.
Their mouth visibly waters, and then they just come over. Like, it's this dwarf, and it's like, he's very malnourished. He's like, thank you. And he like grabs it out of his hand, and he just eats it.
Pat his head.
Thank you very much. And he sort of like goes off and tries to. You see him like going around to like other people. He's not like. You don't get the feeling he's speaking about you. You think that he's trying to spread the knowledge that the food carriage is back.
Oh, yeah.
So Rosca says the other reason why we're here is about the bodies. A lot of the bodies turned up in this district. So either the killers here or they have somewhere here that they hide.
What do you think we should investigate this one?
Well, I have an old friend in this district, and we're going to meet with him in very shortly. First, and as he's speaking to you guys, you notice that there's this young dragonborn. It's sort of comparative to him, who's like 7 foot tall and very like buff. It's tiny. It's like 3'9". So it's like the size of you.
Is he malnourished?
This dragonborn looks. It's this red dragonborn. It's got cuts and bruises, and it has this sort of feminine figure, but it looks very young, sort of like a young girl's feminine figure when they're starting to blossom. Funny.
Gus.
Them food.
I was gonna say,
No,
just
you see them sort of go over the roster and say, "It's the champion! It's the champion!" And you see like more dragonborn sort of poke up their heads. And Roska says, he gives you some direction. Says, just go over by the house nearest to the wall. It should have an eye etched into the wood. I gotta deal with this shit.
You know what folks do? They had goodberry.
He's able to create food.
Yeah, who is? I forgot to compare that.
Oh, you can also, I think you also have access to the spell.
Yeah, you do.
But it's literally just creative.
Yeah, and I got 4 castings level 1, so I'm just like, I would be worth it.
So, I'm guessing you guys follow his directions,
yeah.
unless you want to do anything different.
I'll probably ask around some Dragonborn. Ask them great information that's going on.
I'm trying to find one that speaks common.
A lot of the Dragonborn actually speak common here. But when you talk to them, they all seem like a lot. A few of them seem like very like out of it, and they're just like.
Try
And
to find a black scaled one, rather young one.
so what? One similar to the one that you have.
Yeah, more masculine.
More masculine. I would say you can't actually find any black ones.
Shit, because they have acid breath. That's why I wanted to take him with us. Well, I'll look for a blue one similar to Roscoe.
You do find this very old looking blue one that's sort of got these two horns, but one of them snapped.
Let's see white or what was the other freeze bracket one? Hold back. Silver. Yeah, I look for any of those colours.
You don't see any silver ones. I would say that there's one white one, and it's a child. It's like a baby,
Okay, I want.
and it's being like nestled. It's being nestled by a human male. Actually,
I give him food. A little bit of food.
he takes the food and says, "Thank you." His mouth waters as he takes the food and says, "Thank you very much." He wipes it away and feeds it to the small child that he's holding.
At his head.
He's just like, "Okay, yes."
And it's no.
So yeah, I'm still looking for any young adventuring looking sorts, but like
You find none that look like that they would be able to adventure out in.
anyone like I find someone will say, "Do you want to follow me for some food?"
Roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if I show them the food?
Even if you show them the food, they're gonna. That's a 4.
It's straight.
Yeah, they try to just snap the fruit out of your hand. I'll say within that flex, you sort of like pull it away if you don't want to give it, but they don't follow you. They're just like, no, we have to stay here.
Okay.
We have to be good.
What about
Are you just fucking with the Dragonborn?
No, I'm trying to get one to join us.
He's trying to get another Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
one to join us. I was trying to get a black one because I have acid breath.
Oh.
Couldn't find any.
Don't worry, I have a future character that you might like. In the future.
If I die, I'm going to become a bard.
I'll be the one that kills you. By this fucking stage.
So you're trying to decipher rumors and stuff like that.
no, I was gonna say before I go to the direction, I was gonna like ask some girl come what do they get around here and what should I do about this place?
A few, like I was saying before, a few of them are sort of like, just so distracted by like their need of food and stuff that they're sort of like very meekly. I'll say you do find, for some reason, this orc who's in this area, who's got like muddy clothes and he's got heavy battle scars. He's missing an eye and there's a visible scar from where it looks like took it. And he basically says, there's been some of us missing, but the guards aren't doing anything about it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you, I'm sorry.
Any information you can get.
I give up trying to find it.
He looks at it and he doesn't seem like he's like mouth watering. He looks at it and says, "Thank you," and he like goes off and you see him like gather up more of them and tries to like deal out like food.
Yeah. I was just giving them a little bit extra.
Yeah.
So,
So
I give up
and
sometimes.
Antia, I'm guessing would just head straight to the house.
Oh. Ugh.
Would you?
I'm inhaling. Give me a second.
You
I said I'm inhaling.
see Antia just pull out a bong from the
Hang on, hang on. No, this is what you... Anyway,
Actually, now I'm imagining Arjun as a targeting monk.
at this point, I genuinely think that Antia would be wondering, does this have any connection to my clan? All this? Because that's kind of what she's after. And she was told, like, hey, maybe. And now she's like, does it really? So...
do you think she would like confront Roscoe after we finish this mission?
I think she sees this place as really poor and run down, and that was generally like the typical targeting habits of her old clan. So I wanted to go around asking like, it's called the Black Lotus. Just say Black Lotus to like people and just question them, just like yeah.
I'll say I'm going to roll a D100
Okay.
and determine the result like that.
Going for lows or highs?
We'll be
Highs.
going for. He wants highs, so we'll go for highs.
Damn, she's
Right.
at lows.
Oh, well,
25. I'll say that you'll find, like, probably this old rickety human who says, yes, I've heard of the Black Nose before. They were a couple of cities away. Last time I heard of them.
I like nod.
He's just like, why? Are they coming? Is this them?
I shake my head and I just like say no.
This seems so familiar from what I've been hearing from other places, though.
I say what?
People going missing. Black scars across people.
Oh. Antia visibly goes, oh.
People going missing. Yeah, he's like, he clings onto you and says, "You'll protect me, won't you?"
I nod.
Do I actually have a goal? Am I just being forced to the US?
I feel like I'm just being forced purely because I'm a little bit of a troublemaker.
What's this?
I mean, would there be a legit reason you think she would be traveling around trying to do this stuff? Because at the moment, the only reason that can be seen is
I got nowhere else to
Lucy
go.
Yeah, that's another thing.
What is your idea? What are you trying to do?
Have fun.
To say, yeah, I guess, yeah. So
Just joke around.
Yeah, so the old man's just, like, he's bowing and kissing at your feet and going, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Yeah. All right. I can't do that again. I guess I go to the location. Wherever.
So you all meet up in front of this rickety old wooden house with an eye inscribed at the top of it, and it's just
Doctor
it just looks
Strange, is that you?
eye. Maybe. It just looks like a regular eye, and the door is locked. Who wants to knock at the door? Who would be the
Me.
one that out of Sparrow and Auntie, who do you think Auntie would let Sparrow go up to the door
Oh,
first?
if he goes to do it, she'll let
Say
him.
me, but both of you would just be like, turn around and be like, no.
If
Yeah.
she goes for it, I'd let him. If he goes for it, you don't want
just say to like, if they do notice me, I'll let you do it.
to.
Yeah.
Just that.
So you knock at the door, and it opens, and wow, this is a style change. You sort of look inside, head around, like the door shuts as you like poke your head around, and you like walk around the perimeter, and you're like, there's no fucking way. You turn to Auntie. It's bigger on the insides.
I tilt my head at him, like questionably.
You like, I imagine after seeing what he saw, he would like knock on the door again. It opens up again, and would you just walk in at this point?
Yeah.